What is up, YouTube? So today I want to talk to you about the Elektron Digitakt, or Digitakt, I guess is how it's supposed to be pronounced, but I'm going to say Digitakt 'cause I'm American and it's digital, so Tech. I pre-ordered this, and some of you were like, why would you pre-order that? It's so dumb, it has no purpose, or we don't know enough about it. How can you pre-order something you know nothing about? Oh, pre-order generation, and the companies have got you screwed, you're cheap, blah, 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 whatever. This is why I pre-ordered it. One, I drank the Elektron Kool-Aid a long time ago. I love their products. I've used the Rhythm, I've used the A4, I've used the Octatrack, and I've used the Machine Drum. I've owned the A4 and the Rhythm, 2 Rhythms to be exact, and I love them. They're my favorite pieces of studio gear I've ever used. So what makes it amazing is the sequencer. That's Elektron's bread and butter, right? So you have P-locks, which are amazing. You have trick configs, which are even more amazing because you can take a 4-bar phrase, right? And with the trick configs, you can make it seem like 16 bars, 12 bars, 64 bars. Probably not 64 bars because I think you can only do it every 4 bars. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. Let me know in the comments if I am. Anyways, and it will sequence MIDI and it will do polyphonic MIDI sequencing. So I can take my Strifet or my JU06 and have it sequenced by the Elektron Digitakt. And I can pretty much get rid of the core sampler because really, honestly, it's the only reason why I wanted it and why I got it is to be able to MIDI sequence chords to polyphonic gear. So my only questions I have is, will I be able to do MIDI CC out to those devices, or if it's just going to be strictly chords in general? Because if I can do MIDI CC with the trick configs and the P-locks, let me tell you, kids, you are going to blow up your live setup or even just studio recording. It's going to make it so great and so amazing to be able to do trick config MIDI CC sequencing, right? So I could have filter sweeps going on with trick configs, LFO is doing crazy stuff, you name it. It's awesome. It's a small, compact box. Now, you may say, well, what about that price point? It's a little bit expensive if you ask me. Well, it's top shelf gear. So you're kind of paying the Elektron tax on that, where you're paying for a little bit of it is the name. But I think it's a good price point to dive into the Elektron, waters. Sure, if they made something that was $500, or made this $500, or just put out the sequencer without the sample playback, yeah, people would be all about it. I think $500 is a good price point for this type of gear. So I think it's a little expensive, but, like I said, you're paying the Elektron tax really on that. Now, the other argument people may have, well, screw that overbridge premium garbage. I'm not paying extra for the software when it should just be free. Well, it is still free and full functional with the analog gear. So the Rhythm, the A4, analog keys, it's still going to be full feature for those. You don't have to pay to upgrade for those. Basically, those cost a lot of money, and they're eating the cost of the development for the software and the price of those devices. This one, they really can't. I mean, they might be able to a little bit. I'm guessing it probably cost them maybe $300 or $400 to actually produce this device. So they're padding their pocketbooks a little bit with it, but that's okay. I don't mind. Having to pay more for the premium features, especially the multi-tracking, is going to be a little bit for me to swallow because I do use the multi-tracking on my Rhythm and I'd like to be able to use it on this. But once I get it and play with it, I may not need it because I may be only doing one shot so I can just mute on and off or just record it as a whole, drum loop or something like that. Because you have track controls, so you can really do mixing on it. With the filters, you can cut out your low end. You can't do anything specific, but you don't need to necessarily get that detailed with hi-hats and stuff like that if that's what I'm going to end up using it for. You may use it for something completely different. Either way, I think it was worth the pre-order because I want to get my hands on it and I want to make some videos for you guys on it. I know I said I'm going to make videos on some of my other gear and I haven't yet. That's totally my fault. I'm a total slacker. So let me have it in the comments if you want. That's cool. Either way, I think this is going to be a cool piece of gear and I'm really looking forward to using it. So with that said, hit that subscribe button if you just stumbled upon this and the YouTube craziness. If you've already subscribed, maybe think about hitting that bell so you can get notified whenever I upload something and you can watch it right away or be like, oh yeah, I got to watch that G guy talk about something nonsensical. There we go. Talk about something. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't, if you think this is a pointless video. And I'd like to hear your comments. If the Digitakt isn't out yet and you're watching this, let me know if you pre-ordered it or not. Let me know why you pre-ordered it. Let me know why you didn't pre-order it. If this is way in the future and the Digitak's come out and it was a flop, tell me how much of a flop it was. If it's really awesome and you're thinking about getting one, let me know why. I just want to hear from you guys and what you think, because that helps me. And I'll see you next time. Peace.